Hello, welcome Pond Racer. Thank you. Oh no, I'm so sorry. 5 a.m. I guess that puts you in Europe, is that right? $10 p.m. Okay, that's a lot more reasonable. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenient time. I don't have too much time to stream these days because I work in the mornings and then I come home, eat dinner, usually spend some time with my wife, and then after all of that I get some downtime, and that's usually 8 or 9 o'clock for me, which translates to unreasonable hours in Europe. On the weekends I might try to stream a little earlier, like in the afternoons for me, and then that'll be evening time for Europe, so I'll try to do some more of those. But my weekends are pretty busy too, so no promises. Good evening, hello. It's been a really long time, huh? I haven't published any videos or streamed in a really long time. I actually just got back from a vacation for the past couple weeks, so that's why I haven't been too active. And this is actually my first time playing Genshin in about 2 weeks almost, I think. Pretty much since the last time I streamed. So I'm a little scared to tackle floor 12 actually. But we'll see how it goes. I don't even know if I'll remember how to play the game still. We're just warming up with floor 10 as usual, and that's gonna give some people time to catch up in case they're late to see the stream notification, and then by the time people start coming in, hopefully we'll be at floor 11 and 12. Yeah, it was a really good break. We went to Belize, which is a tropical country in Central America, and we got to spend a lot of time on beaches and snorkeling in the ocean, and it was really relaxing. It was a much needed vacation. Hello, Telltale. There's a familiar name. Glad you could catch it again. Hello, Kali. Thank you, I have been well. Hope you're doing well too. And sorry I haven't been posting any videos lately. I'll try to. I have a bit more time in the next few weeks or months because I don't have any big plans or vacations planned until I think around July. So hopefully May and June will be a little bit more active for me, but we'll see. Oh, nice. Congratulations on your move, Telltale. Alright, floor 11. Let's see. This is... okay. We need Dendro on the second half, I believe. Hydro Gunner, Electro, and Cryo. Electro, Cryo, Dendro. That's a little awkward. I guess we can go for like a fridge team. Electro, Cryo, Dendro. Okay. And then first half... I don't think there's any restrictions here. Okay. So let's go for some kind of hyper fridge team here. We have Dendro, Electro, Hydro, and then our Cryo will be Eula. That sounds good. And then on the first half, lots of big enemies. We got a shield, wood shield, so probably something with Pyro, Wind Greater, Earth Guard, Breaker. Let's just go National here. Can never go wrong with National. Is the stream quality alright, by the way? Is the frame rate okay? I know the resolution's not going to be good because I turned that down, but hopefully it's not stuttering too much at least. Do I have plans to play Honkai Rail? I don't know, probably not honestly, just because I barely have time to keep up with Genshin. I might try it if I get some time. I've heard good things. I've seen good things about it too. The artwork looks incredible, and the character designs look really great. But I just don't know if I'll have the time for it. Have you played it? Or have you been playing it? Is it good? It's good. Every Genshin player is obligated to answer. That's good. Yeah, maybe I'll give it a shot. But I'm afraid that if I start playing it, I'll just straight up quit Genshin. So, I don't know. We'll see. Because I feel like it's hard to keep up with two games that require like regular dailies. I actually don't know if Honkai is a game that does require dailies, but I just assumed it is. Also, Yulo is a really bad choice here. I quit early because the gacha wasn't kind to me. Aw, that's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I guess it's kind of similar to... Is it easy to reroll? Or is it... Or do you have to play through quite a bit of the story to be able to reroll in Honkai? Honkai Rail. Hi there, who's the fourth character in your team? That was Eula. She's a Cryo Claymore character. She's from Mondstadt. She's a character that we haven't gotten a banner for in a really long time. So if you started playing after her banner, then you probably, yeah, it's no surprise that you haven't seen her. She's a Cryo Claymore. She deals primarily physical damage, but I'm using her here just to kind of fill the Cryo slot on this Hyper Fridge team. It does have dailies, but it's much easier. It takes about 40 minutes to reroll. I see. Huh, never heard of her. I know, right? Who is this mysterious character? Yeah, one day we'll get a Eula rerun. OMG, she's actually real. I know, right? Yeah, she's a meme at this point. She's a mythological character. Star Rail has a lot of quality of life improvement compared to Genshin, but nothing significant based on what I played. Oh, I see. Interesting. One thing that my friend pointed out is that one noticeable difference is that it's a lot easier to play for mobile players. So it seemed like MiHoYo was really doubling down on accessibility in terms of like portability in between devices. So he said he liked that a lot. So then it's mechanically easier, I guess, mechanically more forgiving, and you can do more on mobile. Or the gap between mobile and PC is much smaller, I guess. One good thing that I really like in Star Rail is after 300 wishes, you get to pick your standard character. Oh, that's kind of nice. So a very long-term pity system. That's always nice. His Genshin is modded. Yula isn't real. Oh god, my Yula. Man, I still have no good way of like fighting these guys. I have no idea how to group these Hilly Charles. It's a turn-based JRPG, so there's not a lot of inputs like Genshin. I see, that makes sense. How do you guys like turn-based games? I'm not a huge fan of them actually, on PC at least, just because I feel like there isn't like much going on. But on mobile I do enjoy them, just because, yeah, it is a bit more relaxing to play. I played Fire Emblem Heroes, which is a turn-based tactics game, on mobile for a long time before I got into Genshin. I enjoyed that a lot. I'd aim for the animo ones because the Hydro goes crazy and charges at you at some point. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Thank you. Wow, you're the one giving me advice now, Telltale. Turn-based is okay, but I don't think turn-based gacha is fun. Oh, I see. That's reasonable. That's an understandable take. Yo, you play FEH too? Yeah, I don't play Fire Emblem Heroes anymore, but I did play it quite a bit back in the day. I usually only play one game at a time, just because I'm a lot better at focusing at one game, like really, really hard, as opposed to kind of spreading myself thin across a lot of different games. So I usually, if I pick up a new game, I'll usually drop the one that I was playing before. And yeah, before Genshin, it was Fire Emblem Heroes. How are the gacha rates in Honkai Rail, by the way? Are they about the same as like Genshin? In terms of like how frequently you can get a 5-star character? Or is it better or worse? OMG, it's Geo. Hello, organic olive oil. Yeah, it's been a while, huh? Thanks for tuning in. People passing games because of turn-based games are really missing out on masterpieces like Persona 5. Oh yeah, I've heard really good things about Persona 5. I didn't know Persona was a turn-based game actually, but I've only heard really good things about it, both artwork and music and gameplay. I've been playing FEH since it came out, but I usually just play it for 30 seconds a day and collect the login rewards. I see. What do you think about Kave? I don't know anything about Kave. I saw his... The only thing I know about Kave is that he, like, swings his sword around in a really big arc based on the leaks. But I literally don't know anything about his kit. So I'll probably try out his trial. You get a free 5-star from beginner banner after 50 standard multi, or after 50 standard pulls. Okay, that's pretty good. So it seems like they implemented some extra pity systems. They kind of learned from Genshin. So I'm assuming the rates are a little bit better, right? All right, this is the floor. So we want, okay, since we have Dorito on the first half, we need Hyper Bloom team here. And then on the second half, we need good AoE damage. Hopefully some grouping. Okay, so we're gonna go Nahida first half, and then probably some kind of Raiden variant on the second half. Or let's see, what's a good AoE team? Maybe something with Kazuha. I could go Freeze. Would Freeze work on the second half? I feel like Freeze might be okay. These guys can't be frozen, but I feel like Ayaka can still do some pretty good damage regardless. Who would you take as Hydro here, though? Maybe just Kokomi, I guess. Rosaria Kokomi. Yeah, let's try something like that. That looks good. And then here we'll go Xingqiu, Kuki. And then maybe Consecrated Beasts. Is there somebody? Let's see, Dendro, Hydro. Should I say for Kazuha or Child? Kazuha is needed only for Freeze, Child for International. Between Child and Kazuha, I would probably lean towards Kazuha. Unless you like really like Child. Just because Kazuha is such a good like universal character. Definitely doable. I use Barbara against the Kenkis. Oh wow, that's brave. If you're comfortable sharing, please can you tell us what you primarily do for a living? Seem to be quite busy. I am a software engineer. So it is busy when it does get busy. For lack of a better way of describing it. Yeah, we can try All Highthumb here. Let's see what happens here. I don't have as much healing here as I would like, actually. So hopefully cooking can keep me alive. Wow, this team shreds, actually. Jesus. Okay, and then for these guys, I think I usually go for the green one. We'll see. See how this goes. Oh my god! 52 HP, not even close, baby. I'm so scared to switch to Xingqiu now, though. What am I gonna do? Seriously, what am I supposed to do with Xingqiu at 52 HP? Okay, we're good, we're good. Alright, we made it. Okay, I think we're good. That was not bad, I think. Software engineer, beep boop, Eula in the game. I don't know what software engineer do. Green one follows you more and blue one moves less. Oh, okay, so I actually focused the wrong one. That's good to know, thank you. 52 HP is all you need, bro. That's right. Oh, freeze is actually pretty good for these guys now that I think about it. Because then, yeah, you can group them and then they just stay put like that. That's really nice, actually. Oh wow, I'm surprised I didn't one-shot them actually. I thought one cycle of Ayaka's rotation would kill these guys, but I guess not. Oh, this is bad. No. Oh, that was really close. Okay, I didn't get him. We still have 40 seconds left, so it might be okay. We'll see. No, I don't think this is gonna be clear. So what I'm gonna do here is just recharge on energy and then just make sure I'm prepared for the second and third chambers. Actually, it's kind of close. One more Ayaka burst is probably gonna get them, but let's see. 3.3 seconds. Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. If I were like 5 seconds faster, then I think I would have gotten the clear, but I'm gonna save Ayaka's burst here. We'll come back to this later. It's not a big deal. Freeze is good in this half, yeah. That's what it seems like. Tried this Abyss with Cookie Hyperbloom and Child National, but Child died in floor 12, so I quit. That's a mood. Also, Geo, stop streaming so late, please, I'm begging you. I know, I'm sorry. It's just, since I have work in the mornings, or in the day, and then after I come back from work, I usually eat dinner and then spend some time with my wife. It's usually 8 or 9 p.m. at the earliest before I start streaming, on the weekdays at least. On the weekends, I do have time to stream earlier in the afternoons, but on the weekends we usually have plans, so then that doesn't work out either. I blame the samurai. Yeah, you're right. If I had gotten those two together and didn't get that reset, then... Oh no, I didn't bring an archer! Oh shoot, this is a bust, I think. I don't think I can beat this without an archer, can I? Can Al-Haitam reach here? Oh man, I didn't even think about this. Can Xingqiu's swords reach? Can anything reach this guy? I'm still doing a pretty good amount of damage though, so maybe I don't need to. We'll see. Man, I'm sure I'm glad that Hyperbloom is broken. Oh, Al-Haitam does reach. Whoa, that was pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, not the fastest clear since I couldn't get that stun on him early, but not too bad, I think. Let's see. Gio needs to stream after the kids go to sleep. He can't have them being addicted to gacha games at his age. I'm just trying to be a good role model by streaming late, that's right. It's okay, use Al-Haitam to bash his face. I normally hate streams, but you are entertaining. Oh, thank you. I feel like I don't offer too much commentary aside from just playing, but it's glad to hear, or it's happy to hear that you think that I'm entertaining. Thank you. Just focus on chamber 3. Can Al-Haitam teleport to it? Alright. Let's see, second chamber here. It's 3 of the blue ones, or 3 of the animal ones, right? This is actually not great for freeze, I feel like. Can I get them together? Whew, that's strong though, wow. That's... Oh, I can pull them together, okay, that's good. Maybe it'll be enough. So 2 rotations on these guys. Oh, this is actually so satisfying. Wow. Oh my god. And then second rotation. Let's see if I can get the beasts together. Aw, I got frozen during the knockup. That's really rough. Ooh, this is gonna be close. I think we got it though. Okay, yeah. We're okay. Alright, chamber 3, here we go. My energy isn't full on the second half though, so I don't know how well this is gonna go. But chamber 3 isn't too bad on this cycle, I feel like, just because they're enemies that we're familiar with. Anyone here try an Ayato Hyperbloom team on 12th floor? Ayato Hyperbloom? I guess that would be on the first half, right? I think that could work pretty well. And with this guy, as usual, always make sure that you're facing or between the boss and the wall when it wakes up, so that it'll teleport towards the wall and you have a good positioning so that it doesn't run away too far from you. Wow, this clears actually so fast with Al Haitam. Holy crap. It's just three clean rotations and it's gone. Alright, so we have 2 full minutes for the second half. Yeah, first half was pretty nice with Ayato Hyperbloom. Yeah, I don't have Ayato, but I imagine it's pretty good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we're not dead, so maybe we'll be alright. Famous last words. I'm gonna have to heal with Kokomi a bit because Rosario is super low. Kokomi's just face tanking these attacks. Thank God for Kokomi. Freeze actually isn't a great team here, I think, but I think with the amount of time that I have and the amount of damage that Ayaka puts out, I feel like it'll still be okay. I might end up eating those words, but we'll see. I gotta get the green guy closer to the white guy. Oh wait, oh no! Oh no. I'm sorry, Rosaria, I wasn't paying attention. I don't think I can clear anymore. I need Rosaria's crit rate buff and the extra damage that she offers is pretty big. I have one rotation left, but yeah, it's not enough. Let's try that again. Yeah, the grouping with the green Kenki and the white Kenki was not good there. They got way too spread apart. Is Alhaitham worth it if you already have every Dendro character? I think if you have Nahida, she's basically enough. She's enough Dendro application to clear like pretty much any floor. But he is definitely kind of like a nice to have. If you don't have if you already have like a solid second team, then I would say you can go for him. But if you don't have a second team, if you don't have a strong second team aside from the Nahida team, then I would probably prioritize that first before Alhaitham. That Simon clear was about as fast as my Funeration Hu Tao team. It just works. Chamber 3, RIP Rosaria. The grouping got messed up, yeah. We'll try to go for a better grouping this time. Yeah, if we can get them caught inside Ayaka's burst at the same time, then it's basically over, so that's what we're going to be aiming for. Oh, he's taking so long to teleport. I was like ready for him, but he just was not taking it. Yeah, technically speaking, if you have Nahida, you don't need a Dendro unit, but Alhaitham is just really nice to have. Yeah, I agree. Alright, let's try this again. Oh my god, oh my god, no. I'm so sorry. Oh, jeez. Alright, we're gonna open with Kokomi. Our mechanics are not good enough to use Rosaria there. That feels so bad. Ooh, Xingqiu didn't get the sack sword proc. That's kind of bad, because that means I'm not going to have his burst on the next rotation. We might not need Xingqiu, but yeah, without the Hydra application, that's kind of rough. So we're not getting enough seeds here. Yeah, so we're about 10 seconds late than compared to our first clear, because I didn't manage Xingqiu's energy well enough. Alright, Kokomi, face tank these guys for me. God, I really can't dodge these to save my life. Ooh, that was close. Oh my god, that was close. Oh, did Ayaka die? No, she's alive, okay. Ooh. Wait, where's the green one? Okay. I don't feel too good about this. We'll see. We have enough for one Ayaka burst, or we have enough time for one more Ayaka burst. We'll see if it's enough. Oh, I don't have the energy. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's not enough. Oh my goodness. Bro, he throwing. I think for freeze and consistent Hydra application, it's nice to have Kokomi, not to mention... Oh wait, hold on. Where's the question here? Should I pull for Kokomi or Shenhe for Ayaka teams? Definitely Kokomi. Shenhe is like a... It's like a whale nice to have, but Kokomi will give you so much consistency. As a healer, as a tank, really good Hydra application. And even outside of freeze teams, Kokomi is so useful. In Taser, Hyper Bloom teams, like Kokomi is like tier SS in my opinion. She's so good. Alright, that was really close. But this is gonna be it. This is gonna be the run. I can feel it. Ooh, didn't get the sack prop again, huh? Alright, slightly better this time. Tier SS waifu, Kokomi is GOAT. Yeah, definitely true. Oh, I dodged it this time. Not today, boys. Ooh, that was close. I almost lost Kazuha there. Just barely dodged it. This looks a lot better. The grouping has been a lot better than this run, so I think we might get it. Oh my goodness. Almost lost Kokomi again. Yeah, the AoE is really good here. This should be it. Ooh, alright. Sorry that was kind of rough. I guess freeze is not great for this chamber. So the first and second chambers, freeze is pretty solid just because all the enemies there can be frozen. But for this one, it's not so good because you can't... I mean, freeze doesn't really help you here since they can't be frozen. So then you're just relying on good positioning to get the grouping for Ayaka's burst. Alright, let's go back and 3-star that first chamber. Seeing Kokomi on such low HP scares me. I know, right? I'm not used to Kokomi almost dying. She's usually my reliable, unkillable tank. Alright, let's get that last star. What should we do? We can be a little creative because, I mean, it's only one chamber and it's the first chamber, so. Let's see here. Should we go Eula Hyper Bloom? Do something like this. That'd be kind of interesting, right? Melt Klee. Ayato Hyper Bloom. Unfortunately, I don't have Ayato. Although I could use like... Well... Yeah, I don't have Ayato. I don't have any Hydro Carry actually, now that I think about it. I was gonna say maybe I can use Child, but I don't have Child either. Melt Eula. Melt Eula. Oh man. We'll go. We'll go something like I don't even know. Is this even Melt though? It's mostly just like Reverse Melt Ayaka, Hutao Virgin, Sunfire Jean. Okay, we'll try. Let me think. Okay, yeah, we can do Eula Hyper Bloom and then Sunfire Jean on the second half. Let's try something like that. Then it should be. What am I missing? Oh, I usually go Xingqiu and Hyper Bloom. I see. I think it's fine. We can go Kazuha. Something like that. Will that work? Should I go Fischl instead? Okay, I'll go Bennett, Jean, and then Fischl. Okay, let's try that. Why not Yelan over Xingqiu and Hyper Bloom? They're pretty similar. They perform similarly. I like Xingqiu just because he gives the damage resistance and the knockback resistance. So then against big, hard-hitting enemies like the Consecrated Beasts, Xingqiu tends to do a little bit better, gives you a little bit more survivability, but Yelan is also great. Yeah, exactly what Organic Olive Oil said. I tried Melt Rosaria, but the rotations were too rough. Do you pull for Baizhu? I'm debating whether I should go for Ganyu or Baizhu, because I was planning on going for Ganyu, but I didn't realize that Baizhu would be sharing the same banner as her, and I really wanted him too. So it's a tough call. I'll let you guys decide. Let me know whether you guys think I should go for Baizhu or Ganyu. Ooh, this hits hard actually, wow. Huh. Because normally physical is like not good against these guys, but since Hyper Bloom is giving me so much dendro damage, it's like it makes up for it. It's surprisingly strong. And then these guys are going to be a little bit weaker to physical, so... Wow, this actually slaps. Holy crap. I'm doing so much more damage than I expected. I mean, Nahida and Kuki are like carrying, obviously, since a lot of the damage is coming from the Hyper Bloom procs, but Eula as the driver is actually a lot better than I expected. Holy crap. Will you play Star Rail? I mentioned, this was asked a lot before, but I was saying how if I start playing Star Rail, I'm afraid that I might just outright quit Genshin. So I'm probably going to stay off of it for now, unless I find like a lot of spare time somehow. But tentatively, probably not. Let's see. Did you do the Baizhu test run? I haven't yet, so I'll probably do that after this. Great with Nilo. can be used in Hyper Bloom apparently, but you gotta go full ER. If you go Raiden for Hyper Bloom trigger, Yelan is better because her range matches Raiden's Electro range. Oh, I see. That's nice. I didn't realize Yelan's range was farther than Xingqiu's. That's good to know. Blooms are buffed in this cycle. Literally unplayable. I feel immense debilitating guilt every time I make him sprint. I think Baizhu and All High Time Quicken team, if you're not using Nahida and another team, allows you to get more survivability. Blue guy's almost dead. When will you visit me? Whoa, it's Clayton! What are you doing here, Clayton? What's good, man? I don't know when my next trip to California is gonna be. I'm trying to think. When am I gonna visit you next, Clayton? I will let you know, though. Ganyu is very good. I have a very long time, but the problem is that she needs a shield in most cases because unlike Yoimiya, she has an aimbow character, has to be on the field all the time. I meant to say Ganyu can be used in Hyper Bloom. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, I see. So kind of like a Hyper Fridge. That makes sense. Okay, I don't have grouping in this half, which makes me a little worried. Oh yeah, they're already out of the Sunfire. They're already out of the Sunfire window, so it's like Sunfire is not working out for this, but we'll see. Raiden might just be able to carry it with her insane damage. Yeah, maybe Sunfire was not the right call here. Because the consecrated beasts too are gonna be moving around a lot, so I don't see this ending very well. We'll see. And I gotta time Bennett and Jean's bursts better. Thanks, Clayton. Thanks for swinging by. Yeah, this is not it. We need a better team here. We need something with better grouping. Something that doesn't scatter them as much. Because against stationary enemies or single target enemies, Sunfire is really good. But against enemies that are spread out like this, the overload reactions are just killing me. Alright, who's got suggestions for the second team? We need good AoE damage without spreading them apart too far. I think I'll stick with the first team just because that seemed to work out really nicely. I like that a lot. Try flipping the teams. Okay, I can... Oh, that's true actually, because on the first half, all the enemies are heavy, so that can work. That can work. I also don't know if Fischl was the right choice as... I guess we can put Xingqiu instead. Something like this, so then we have like a national team here. And then on the second half, we can keep everything the same, but we'll do... But going... Actually, no, I'm gonna use Yelan here because I'm gonna die without Xingqiu on the second half. Do Xingqiu, Kuki, and then Yula. Okay, let's try that. Alright, we'll flip the teams, see if that does better. Yeah, first chamber has stationary targets. Yeah, good advice, Telltale. You are the Spiral Abyss guide. Not me anymore. Oi. Oh yeah, look at those overloads. Overloads against these guys are so nice. Wait, this guy won't die. I thought I'd be able to kill him quickly after that rotation, but alright. Oh, I gotta get in the middle of the Venn diagram if I want to get the Sunfire. It's not looking too promising. We'll keep trying. Oh wow, Raiden's not full energy after one rotation? That's new. Like that rarely happens. Yeah, I feel like my positioning is just not good enough to use Sunfire on against the Consecrated Beasts. I'm just not able to keep them together. Yeah, this is definitely a bust. Do you prefer this chamber or the Weenut? Good question. I feel like after I got used to the Weenut's like attack patterns, I was actually able to beat him pretty consistently. So I feel like I actually do prefer the Weenut, because the main difference between, or the main difficulty in fighting the Consecrated Beasts is positioning and like grouping, and making sure that you're kind of fighting them at the right angles and then baiting them into the right areas. So I feel like it's mechanically more challenging. Whereas with the Weenut, the main challenge is just kind of understanding the moveset and the patterns. And then once you learn that, you're pretty much good to go for like forever, right? Once you've cracked the moveset and the patterns, and you know it, then you can pretty much beat him like every time. So I feel like I was able to clear the Weenut way more consistently after I kind of got his attack patterns, whereas with these guys, even after knowing their attack patterns and their moves, I still have a hard time going against them just because they move around so much, and the onus is really on me to position correctly and make sure that they're in the right areas so that I can AoE them correctly. So I feel like I make a lot more I'm more prone to making mistakes against the Consecrated Beasts. So that's what makes them so hard for me, I think. Alright, let me think. Yeah, exactly. Strategy versus mechanics. And I feel like Weenut is more about the strategy, and once you have the strategy and understand it, then you're like good to go. Whereas with the Consecrated Beasts, you really do need the mechanics to clear them consistently. And if you've watched my streams for a long time, you'll know that mechanics are not my strong suit. I'm more about the analytical approach, trying to like crack the puzzle, as opposed to relying on my skills. Alright, let's think. Back to the drawing board. I really like the Hyper Bloom team on the first half, so I think I am going to stick with this. And then let's just try to find a better AoE team for the second half. Maybe we can just go freeze again and just take another stab at it. I wanted to do something like creative, but I'm starting to think that maybe I'm not good enough to do something creative. You could do double Hyper Bloom if you want. I guess that's true. I have enough Dendro application here. I could do like a Yao Yao Hyper Bloom on the second half. Yao Yao Alhaitam with like Yelan and like Raiden, I guess. That could work too. I do think freeze is your best chance. Okay. Alright, let's go for an OP freeze team. We're not going to leave anything to chance now. We're going to pull out our full 5-star freeze team. Taser is good too. Taser would be like Beidou, Fischl, Kokomi, Yelan, I guess? Or no. Oh, Sucrose, Yelan, something like that. Oh my god, look at this damage. This is actually crazy. Oh, I need to get closer to that blue guy. I'm not. The damage distribution is not good. Okay, this run isn't nearly as smooth as the first one that I had, so maybe that was just a fluke. Maybe I got really lucky with the grouping on that first run. Because I got like a 9-minute clear there, I think, right? The first time? And then now I'm spending at least one extra rotation here, so not nearly as good. Massive shatter damage, yeah. This is like the ultimate whale freeze team. Like nothing gets past this team pretty much. Oh, I need to angle this right. Hold on. Oh, this is bad. Ah, I'm missing. I missed this guy again. Yeah, I took way too long on the first half. So even though I got the samurais down at the same time, it's still not going to be enough. No, it's pretty close though, actually. Wow. That's how strong this team is. Alright, let's try that again. Do you think the 12th floor is just going to get harder and harder? Little by little, yeah, I do think so. Just because players are going to get better, they're going to have a better understanding of the game, and then characters that get released are presumably going to get stronger too, just because of power creep. So I think naturally, Spiral Abyss will also kind of adjust to get harder little by little. But I don't think it's going to be in like huge steps. It's just going to be very, very gradual and incremental. In the first half, you messed the order of your rotation, so it took longer. Okay. Let's try to control this a little better. Okay, that felt a lot cleaner. Let's see if we do a little better this time. Yeah, this feels a little bit better, right? They're a little bit more grouped up and my AoE damage is a bit better. I think we can get it here. Okay, so 850. About 20 seconds faster than that last run. Eula showcase for her possible rerun. Yeah. Maybe I can put something together for her. She is one of my favorite characters. Just because I feel like her moveset and her aesthetics are so nice. I was in love with her when she was first released. I saved up so many Primo Gems for her. Oh, I feel like we have a good angle here. Oh, yeah, that's really nice. Oh yeah, we got both of them there. That's really good. Oh, we missed these two though. Uh-oh. I think we can still get it though. I don't think we need ultimates to clear these guys out. Alright, nice. That was pretty good. Yeah, this feels a lot better. This is a pretty smooth run so far. And we're able to keep them together most of the time. The freeze is pretty consistent. Oh, this guy's just like teleporting all over the place. There we go. It only took us a full 5-star team. The two small samurais just stood there. I know, right? The big ones were taking all of Ayaka's burst, and the two of them were just watching. Alright, let's crack open some artifacts, pick up those Primo Gems. Oh, whoops, don't want to open that. Alright, what do we got? We got crit damage, defense goblet, HP goblet, and ooh, double crit flower, that's nice. Let's keep this one. Alright, what's the vote? Are we gonna go for... Are we going for Ganyu or Baizhu? Those claims are so satisfying, I know, right? I always save them to the very end so that I can get them all at once. Are we doing Baizhu or Ganyu? We have about, what is this, 160, about 100, wait, am I doing that right? Do I have over 100 rolls? Is that right? I didn't realize I had so many Primos saved up. Yeah, I have 140 rolls apparently. Who do you like more? I don't know. Personally, I like Ganyu more, like as the character. But Baizhu has the appeal of just like, you know, being the new character, having Dendro application, the snake, flip a coin, do the trials first. That's a good idea actually. Let's do that. Let's try Baizu's trial and see if he kind of speaks to me. Good idea, guys. Both. Yeah, hopefully both. What's your pity at? Good question. I don't think it's very high because I haven't rolled since I got... I think the last time I rolled was on Dehia's banner, and I don't think I have rolled anything after I got her. So it should be pretty close to 0. Alright, I don't even know what his skills do. Let's see here. So he's a catalyst user. His normal attacks are really slow. Well, they're not that slow actually. Alright, looks like he summons kind of like a snake that deals some dot damage and heals. It's kind of a nice charge attack animation. Whoa! That is a ton of energy particles. What in the world? 10-second cooldown, and that was 4 particles. Oh, that's pretty crazy actually. I There aren't that many characters that have 4 particles on a 10-second cooldown. Usually 4 particles are reserved for like 12 or 15-second cooldown skills. That was crazy. Unless I saw that wrong. I'm pretty sure. Actually, yeah, no, it generates a ton of particles actually. Wow, let's see his burst. It looks like it's a shield. Alright, let's see what it does. Gossamer Sprite that cruises and attacks nearby opponents, dealing danger damage. After it performs 3 attacks, if there are no enemies nearby, the Sprite will return, healing all nearby party members based on Baizhu's max HP. Oh, interesting. So skill damage is based on attack, but healing is based on HP. I don't like the split scaling. I generally don't, because that means you pretty much have to pick between him being a healer or a damage dealer. The scaling isn't huge, so I think you would build him with HP as a healer. And then for his burst, Pulsing Clarity State creates a shield, absorb Dendro damage with 250% effectiveness, generate a new Seamless Shield every 2.5 seconds, will heal your own active character based on Baizhu's max HP and attack opponents by unleashing Spirit Veins, dealing Dendro damage. When a character is under the protection of a Seamless Shield and a new Seamless Shield generated. So this is a dot, a shield, and a healing ability. So this is a super overloaded ability. As long as you can maintain uptime on this, that means you have good Dendro application, good survivability. So this is a really strong ability. Damage absorption is based on HP, duration is 2.5, healing is also scaling on HP, damage is scaling off of attack, so that's the only bad thing. So I don't see him being a very good damage dealer. He's mostly just a healing utility and Dendro application, I guess. Let's see. Different effects. When HP is less than 50%, gains healing bonus. When HP is equal to or more than 50%, Baizhu gains 25% Dendro damage bonus. Yeah, I don't really see this being a useful passive, because again, he has the split scaling between attack and HP, so then this Dendro damage bonus is not going to be worth too much. Characters who are healed by Seamless Shield, each 1000 max HP will increase. Okay, so this is his kind of unique passive. So for each HP, it increases, each 1000 HP, it increases Burning Bloom, Hyper Bloom damage by 2%. Aggravate. Okay, so then if you've got, let's say if you've got like 30,000 HP on him, that means you have 60% extra damage on Hyper Bloom and Burning. Okay, yeah, so this is a huge buff. This is really nice. So this is where his kind of extra damage comes from. Let's see here. His healing is really good. Has a shield, so that helps him. Let's see, more EM or attack HP. You can AFK his shield with other characters, build him using Kokomi artifacts. You can almost main Lisa with his shield on. His trial has 2 HP, 2 HP. Yeah, I just don't like, the only thing I don't like about him is that you're incentivized to build HP on him, but his damage does not scaling off of HP. So he's kind of like a worse version of Kokomi, the way I see it. Because Kokomi's damage at least scales off of HP, right? So then you get healing with her, and you get a pretty good amount of damage with her. But with him, he's just going to be a pure healer / buffer. So then this kind of gives him, this kind of saves him, this passive, because it boosts your allies' damage at least, assuming you're running him in a Hyper Bloom team. But without that, he'd just be like Barbara, basically, where he's just pure healing and not contributing much else to the team. So I think this passive is really, really important, and you have to use him on a Hyper Bloom or a Burgeon team for him to be useful. Somebody mentioned that he's good with Nilo. I can definitely see why. But yeah, I'm actually not. Yeah, I'm not in love with him so far. Yeah, so his Hyper Bloom support is good. I mean, his healing is really, really good. You're definitely not going to die with him on your team. Just the fact that it's a shield that also heals is like, it's crazy, because it mitigates damage, gives you knockback resistance, and it heals you as you're being like protected by the shield, so that's an insane utility. But the fact that you don't gain much damage from him is always going to be a... It's going to be a minus from me. But yeah, his Dendro application's good. But yeah, I don't love him. He just seems like a... He kind of seems like a glorified Yao Yao, I guess. Because Yao Yao has the same problem, right? She has good Dendro application, great healing, but since you're incentivized to build HP and ER on her, you're not going to get much damage out of her. You can build in DPS, but you need effort. Yeah, right. Baizhu is only good for interference or interruption resistance. He has a crit? Oh, I see. As opposed to Kokomi. Yeah, that is true. He does have that over Kokomi. I want to try Kave too, actually. I don't know anything about his abilities. Alright, what do we got, Kave? Whoa, look at this. Uses Meroc's mapping ability for offensive purposes, initiating a radial scan that deals AoE Dendro damage. It will also scan all Dendro cores in its AoE and cause them to immediately burst. Oh, that's interesting. So this, I guess, this is kind of like a Nilo support? That's the first thing that comes to mind. Ooh, the scaling on this one's pretty big, and the cooldown's short too. So his skill can actually be used as a pretty big nuke here. That's some pretty scary scaling. And then completely unleashes max energy, creates a cubic scan space, dealing AoE Dendro damage to all opponents within it, causing all Dendro cores in its AoE to immediately burst. So again, following enhanced combat, increases normal charge plunging attack damage, converts his attack damage to Dendro damage. So he has infusion. All Dendro cores created by all your own party members through bloom reactions will deal additional damage, increase interruption resistance. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. So he's an on-field Dendro damage dealer who also supports bloom damage. So that's really interesting. I guess he's like an on-field attacker for Nilo teams, or just bloom teams in general, I guess. When damage dealt by a Dendro core hits Kave, Kave will regain HP equal to 300% of his elemental mastery. Oh, wow, and he has sustain too. So he's kind of like a, yeah, definitely an on-field attacker. He has his own form of sustain, he has interruption resistance, he has infusion, he has good scalings on... Let's see here. His burst scaling is actually not great. His skill is actually stronger, but obviously you get a lot of the damage from the burst, or from the Dendro cores exploding, so that's quite nice. During Painted Dome, which is his burst, after Kave's normal charge or plunging attacks, his elemental mastery will increase by 25%, max 4 stacks, so you get 100 elemental mastery, so more bloom damage. So yeah, an on-field bloom driver. Pretty interesting, actually. I didn't think that was going to be his role. Let's see here. All High Time's boyfriend. Go for Ganyu. Baizhu doesn't have horns, isn't cryo, and doesn't use a bow. Let's see. Kave doesn't need it, but I like using Sack Claymore on him. I have no idea how Kave works, but he's silly and fun. Kave can play Hyper Bloom. Kave with Sacrificial Greatsword. Spam the radar. Boom boom. Kave is a princess. He gets EM. Give him that Windbloom Claymore. Not sure if he's meant to be on Nilo team. Seems more like a Nilo alternative. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, because I guess Nilo also needs to be on field. So, yeah, I guess you wouldn't use him with Nilo, but he's kind of like an alternative to people who don't have Nilo and still want to play that Bloom playstyle. So that makes sense. Alright, let's recharge Shincho's Burst here so that we can get that. Whew. That burst is pretty satisfying. I actually like his attack animations a lot. Wow. They feel so impactful. Feels like I'm really playing Genshin Impact. I can really feel the impact of his attacks. Boom. Oh man, yeah. What is he, like throw his book down on the ground? That's pretty cool. Actually, I like him more than I thought I would. It's pretty cool. And he feels surprisingly agile for a Claymore character. Because I feel like most Claymore characters feel really sluggish, but he felt a lot more, I guess, nimble. It's pretty cool. Oh, do his charge attack? Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta get back in there. Wait on the E, make the course first. Okay. Oh, it's this thing. Yeah. I remember this, yeah. That's pretty funny. And then this is the Dendro-infused charge attack. That's so funny. He just walks. Boom. Oh man, I love his burst animation actually. It's so simple, but it's so like... You really feel it. You really feel his burst animation. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, so I think I am gonna go for Ganyu and hopefully pick up some Kaveh copies on the way. Alright, let's see here. Baizhu or Ganyu, either way you're still getting Kaveh, you can't lose. Normals to make cores, then burst on E. Oh, I see, I see. If you give him the fish claymore and do the charge attack, you're gonna remake the fish spin. Alright, here we go guys. We're going for Ganyu. And we have about 137 rolls, so we'll at least reach soft pity, and then it's up to us whether we're going to win the 50-50, so we'll see. Oh, and I also don't have a copy of Candace, so I'm really excited. I was really excited to see that she was on the banner too, because she's a character that I've always wanted, and more Hydro application is never bad. Alright, thank you everybody, here we go. Do not put Kaveh and all item at the same time. We got Lion's Bane? Dragon's Roar? Lion's Roar, not Dragon's Roar. Alright, we got Kaveh early, that's great. We secured one copy of him at least, that feels good. We got a Sack Claymore, we can put that on Kaveh, so that works out nicely. Oh, we get Candace too. We got a second copy of Kaveh. That's C1. Oh, Toma, that's random. Two officials? Okay, that's interesting. Don't need her, but the star glitter is always appreciated. I feel like we should be close to the 5-star now. I guess we're gonna go all the way to soft pity. Another Lion's Roar, not good. Huh. I really want that Candace before I hit Ganyu. And I think this is soft pity. I just did what was that, 6 or 7? Pretty sure this is soft pity here. Yep, there it is. Here we go. Alright. Oh no! Oh no, now I regret pulling for Dehya on the previous banner. Oh god. Ah, that feels so bad. Oh no. Oh no. I guess this is what happens when you pull for a standard characters featured banner. You just get her again. Oh my god, that feels bad. I don't even know what our C1 does. We'll see. I don't even know if I'm going to unlock it. Oh, we got Candace though. Okay, that's nice. We're saved by Candace. This is the real 5-star we were going for. I'm sorry, man. Alright. We got Candace and Dehya. That's pretty cool. That's a nice thematic pull. Actually, hold on. Did I get that screenshot? Oh, that's weird. Let's see. Oh, okay, I did. Oh, but I got the full screen. Hold on. Sorry, I'm getting a screenshot of this. Alright. We should keep going, right? Should we keep going for Ganyu? We still have about... What is this? About 70 pulls? 60 pulls? Next 10 pull, Ganyu Trust. Guaranteed Baizhu, let's go. I've never gotten Tinari nor Mona, and I regret not pulling for Tinari. C1 makes it so HP actually matters for her damage. Oh, okay, that's kind of nice. Gotta tweet that. Alright, keep going. Alright, let's keep going. Let's get back-to-back 5 stars. Here's Ganyu, come on. Okay, not Ganyu. We got a Fab Greatsword. We got another official. Okay, that feels bad. Okay, we got another Kave. We're stacking up his constellations. Oh, I got a Fab Lance there too. That's actually nice. I really love Fab weapons. Sayu, okay. I didn't realize Sayu wasn't already at C6, but today I learned. Alright, we have 3 10 pulls left. Let's see if we can get Ganyu here. Another official! Oh my goodness. Oh jeez. What am I gonna do with all this star glitter? 2 more officials! Jesus Christ! Oh my god. I've gotten like a C6 official just from this session alone. Oh my goodness. Alright, last 10 pull. Here we go. Oh! Oh my gosh! Just barely enough. Oh my goodness. I had 137 pulls, so I guess it makes sense. Or I guess this is early, actually. This isn't soft pity, so we got lucky here. But we had to use everything. There we go. She came home. Let's get this screenshot. Yeah, it took everything we had, but we did get her. Jeez. She is so pretty, huh? Man, I've been chasing Ganyu for so long since her release, and she's always been tied up with other characters, or other good characters, or like around her banner, so I've never been able to commit to her, but after, I don't even know, 3, 4 reruns, I finally get her. The pulls were kind of cursed, yeah, I'll say. I got so much star glitter from Official, oh my god, that was crazy. And I only got 1 copy of Candace. I can't believe how many officials I got there. That was really unfortunate. Because Official's the only character here that I have C6 already, and I have C6 her a long time ago, so wow. Those were some really bad 4 stars. But we got Ganyu. We got what we came for. I donate so you can pull for C1, but I'm broke. I'm sorry. No, please don't feel pressure to donate. Tuning into my stream is enough for me. Alright, see ya, Telltale. Thank you for tuning in. The best part was that Candace with Dehya. That's what we really came for. Alright, we have 20 pulls on the standard. Should we go for it? Or should we save it for something? I guess we could save it until Kave and... well, just Kave, yeah. Kave's on the standard, but... I pulled about as many Candaces as you did Official. I feel like I would prefer that, considering Candace is a newer character. Although Official's... if you don't have Official C6 already, then Official C6 is really, really good too. I'll go study now. I have an exam in a few hours. Good luck on your exam. Thank you for tuning in. Now we get C2 Dehya from standard. Yeah, let's see what we get. We have 2 sets here. We got Diona, okay. Whoa, I don't have Diona C6. That is really surprising. I did not know that. And the second one is going to be Witzith or Sack? Oh, Witzith. Okay, Witzith is always good. More copies of Witzith is never bad. Alright, not the best pulls, but not too bad either. We have 330 Star Glitter saved up. This is our piggy bank in case we get an unexpected Hydro Archon and I find myself broke and I need to break into the piggy bank. We're holding on to that for that. Alright. Let's see. I'm interested in Kaveh's. Or let's see. Let's look at the constellations that we got. We have Dehya. Max HP is increased by 20%. She deals bonus damage based on her max HP when using the following attacks. Molten Inferno's damage will be increased by 3.6% of her max HP. Leonine Bite damage increased by 6%. Wow, this is a great constellation actually. So it gives her flat stats, which is great. And then it gives her skill and burst much needed damage scaling on her HP, which is the stat that you want to build on her on the first place. So this is a super good constellation. I would say this is pretty much necessary to make her like even viable actually. So this is a super high value C1. It's a standard banner character, so that kind of makes sense. But I think without this, Dehya's pretty much not viable as a damage dealer. So this is really, really nice. And then let's see, what do we got? We got Sayu's. Oh, that was her C6. Okay, Sleep O'Clock. Will also benefit from Elemental Mastery. Each point of Elemental Mastery increases the damage dealt by 0.2%, maximum of 400% attack. Increases the HP restored by 3, a maximum of 6,000 additional HP. So this really incentivizes you to build her as an EM scaling character. Because before this constellation, it's kind of a split between EM or attack. But with the C6, I think EM is definitely the better scaling stat here. So this kind of solidifies her as an EM Animo healing support. So that kind of establishes her identity. That's pretty cool. Oh wow, I don't even have C5 on Diona. Interesting. Huh. I really thought I had more Diona constellations. Let's see, and Kaveh's constellations. Can you please share your Mora? Oh, yeah. I have a lot of Mora. It's because I'm AR60. Once you hit AR60, you won't have any Mora problems because all of your commissions and all of your experience just gets dumped into Mora, and you just never ever run out of Mora. After using Artistic Ingenuity, which is his skill, okay. Kaveh's Dendro Res and incoming healing bonus will be increased by 50% and 25% respectively. That seems like a really bad constellation. I mean, sometimes you do need the survivability, but I feel like this is kind of a wasted constellation. Usually any kind of defensive constellations are not very high value because this game obviously incentivizes dealing damage as quickly as possible. C2, normal attack speed increased by 15% during Painted Dome. Okay, that's pretty nice. So this solidifies him as an on-field Dendro damage dealer. I think this is pretty good. C4, Dendro cores created from bloom reactions will deal 60% more damage when they burst. So this is just a flat damage on his burst, or on bloom reactions, which is also thematic with his playstyle. When normal charge or plunging attacks at opponents during Painted Dome, they will unleash Pyridaiza's Light upon the opponent's position, dealing 61.8% of Kaveh's attack as AoE Dendro damage, causing all Dendro cores within that AoE to... Oh, wow. Okay, so the damage is a little underwhelming, but this effect is really good. So then you're no longer relying on your skill to detonate those Dendro cores, and you're basically constantly detonating those blooms. It's every 3 seconds, but still, I mean, you can't trigger that many Dendro cores very quickly anyway. So yeah, being able to trigger those Dendro cores every 3 seconds is really, really nice. I think the C6 will make him a really strong bloom damage dealer. All right, Diona C6 is good. Tome of Constellations. When did you reach Area 60? I think it's been a while. It's been several months. I think I hit AR 60 like almost a year ago, I think. Probably like maybe like 6 months ago or something. What is the Mora conversion rate after AR 60? You get 10 Mora for each AR experience. So then, if you would get 100 AR experience from like completing a commission or something, then you get 1,000 Mora instead. EXP to Mora is 1 to 10, I think. Yep, exactly. All right, and we got Candace. Okay, I think that's all I have to share tonight. Thank you everybody for tuning into my very rough floor 12 clear. As you can see, I'm pretty out of touch with Genshin Impact, but hopefully now that I'm back I can practice a little more and maybe get some videos out. And we picked up Ganyu. It took us every single Primo Gem that we had saved up, but we got her, so that's all that matters, right? I'll probably work on building Ganyu now so that I can start incorporating her into my Spiral Abyss clears and hopefully make some videos with her. And I'm hoping to use Kaveh sometime in the future too. I feel like I didn't have anybody with that Bloom playstyle before since I didn't have Nilo, but with Kaveh being an accessible 4-star option for that Bloom playstyle, I think it's definitely worthwhile to try him out. Gives everybody kind of an accessible option to try out that playstyle, which is nice. Hey Gio, would you rather have an emo Xiao main son or a Kokomi aesthetic star? Interesting question. I think probably Kokomi aesthetic's daughter. I don't know if the appeal of a emo Xiao main son really calls to me. Good night, Gio. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for having us. Thank you for the stream. It was fun. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Look forward to more videos in the near future. Hopefully, no promises, but yeah, I'll try my best. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in, and have a good night. Till next time. Bye, everyone.